Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Little Nightmares theory video. In today's theory, I want to talk about and expand on a theory that's somewhat close to my heart, as it started something that I couldn't believe. It started to influence people's idea of the game, and that, of course, as you know now, the Veronica song, or the TV song. So let's go back 3 years ago, and let me tell you about my hidden song theory that I made and what it was about briefly. And obviously before we get into the video, there are going to be some spoilers and whatnot, so be warned. Anyway, so back in August 2017, we released a theory called Hidden Secret Song Theory. It's become one of my most viewed videos on the channel, and it has the consistent curse of the mouse cursor. Yes, in my early days of YouTube, often my videos ended up with a mouse in the corner, or just in a blatant spot. It was a very dark time indeed, and only some of you poor souls may remember it. But I digress. And in the theory, we discuss the song that comes from the TV, the one with the lady with a butcher's knife. And it looks as if it's a part of some type of cooking show. I first presented the song in a more of a slow down version and made it more clear, so there are no ambient sounds behind it, and so that you can really listen to it and make your own assumption or theory. I played it, and after this I added my own interpreted lyrics to the video along with the text. Once I showed this, I talked about the meaning of the song and what it could possibly allude to, and we spend more and more time talking about each individual line of the song. And of course, these include the lines that you might know today, including the words like Veronica and Bauman. It was a very interesting video, to say the least, and sparked many theories in the community to who Veronica could be. And I think at one point a lot of people had theories about Six and the lady being Veronica. As a result of this video, we started to decode a lot of more Little Nightmares audio after. But that's the past hidden song theory. Let me show you and tell you what today's hidden song theory is about, if you haven't already guessed it from the title. So we've become up to date with the old hidden song theory, and I wanted to talk to you all today about the nursery rhyme that we hear throughout the game. I will do what I did in the past and talk about each area and slow each individual track down, and do my best to clear it up so we can hear the best version without any background noises or anything that might interfere with our theory crafting of it. There are in fact 2 key songs this time in Little Nightmares 2. We have the bullies in the school singing to each other as they play alongside each other in a game of jump rope, and they sing it to each other. And the other interesting song that we want to look at some point is the TV song again. But not only the TV song in itself, all the music that comes from the TVs. So if you want to watch that video, that is going to be a video on its own, because there is a lot of stuff to cover in that one. And I must say, it is a very interesting video. So if you want to get notified when that comes out, make sure you hit subscribe. But today, we're going to be talking about specifically the Bullies song, and we're going to go and decode that, or analyze and do some theories on it. So let's get into it. So the first time we hear anything in regards to the song theory or the song rhyme is in fact the school, right after we finish the chess puzzle and deal with a few children. Mono gets to disguise himself as one of the bullies and walks through undetected. After he escapes from the canteen room, he has to walk through a corridor filled with more bullies. In the corridor, we see the bullies doing their thing and being terrible, but at the back of the room, there are 3 bullies actually playing together. I know, very strange in itself. But if we listen closely, we can actually hear they're singing a song. So, this song is very familiar to us, and I think they are singing their own version. So I'm going to slow it down and try and make it as clear as I can, as I said earlier. And during this time, I want you to have a pen and paper or just get a notepad, and I want to hear what you think the song says in the comments below. So I'll play the original now, and then you can make your assumption. Once that's done, I'm going to play the edited one and give you my version of what I think is going on. So, take a listen. So of course that was the original version that everyone is used to, but in a more formatted way. Now, let's hear the edited version that I made. Take a listen and see what you can make out. So now, we have an idea of what we can hear, we have some theories, we have some lyrics put to the song. Now, let me show you what I heard, and I'll play the song with the lyrics over the top of it now so I don't get in the way. So now that you've seen or heard what I think, apart from the fact that alone the bullies can form words is interesting, but not as interesting as the mockery and the lyrics that they sing. So let's break the song down verse by verse. So the first verse includes, dying today in a boat. No, oh no, do, he fall, he die, he fall from me, and now he will never ever bother with me. Now, aside from the fact that it is very dark and confusing, it's also very interesting. I'm wondering if a few of you may have already spotted this connection to the world of Little Nightmares and what we've already been shown. So, dying in a boat, oh no, I think this may be suggesting something in connection with the ferryman, because once you go aboard his boat to the moor, that's the last time an individual is seen, as they don't return, with 6 being possibly the only exception to this. Now this is one of my favourite parts of this verse, and it's the part with, he fall, he die, he fall from me, and now he will never ever bother with me. Now I theorise that this is the connection we needed between the comics episode 4 and the boy with the lollipop, and what happens to the child, or porcelain child, that was thrown from the roof. And this verse plays out basically the basic story of episode 4 and tells us what they did that night. It seems very fitting for the bullies' behaviour. It's more interesting the fact that the bullies are actually mocking what they've done to one of their own, which again I find really interesting. They are just vile creatures from the sound of it. The next verse for me is remind, remind, remind me, hunter, hunt her, help us please. He don't bully. Now this part of the song is a little confusing as there are many layers of things that they're talking about, and it could also be pretty much took two ways. Hunter as in hunt her or the hunter. So in my opinion, I believe it could well be either, but I like to think that it is in fact hunt her, because I feel like the bullies are actually scared of the teacher, and this is about her, because we know that the bullies listen to the teacher and do her every command, and they even get scared when she slaps her ruler on the desk, and it's the only time the bullies seem to fear anything. With that being said, I think the last line, he don't bully, is possibly referring to one of the characters in the comics again, and again the boy from chapter 4 with the lolly. He doesn't bully, he doesn't fit in with us. Now this verse is one of my favourites as it ties a lot of the song together and again opens a lot of possibility to what we know about the bullies and what we're aware of, and it goes as followed. Run, run, he has a lolly, ow, ow, here comes the lolly, ow, ow, he has a lolly, we're gonna get him, hang on the tree. Now I know a lot of the English seems quite broken, but then again we're talking about a song coming from creatures that can't necessarily talk, speak or whatever, but they are porcelain children. So we might have to give them a bit of leeway. So of course this part of the song I think is pretty clear cut. It seems that the bullies are singing about the lollipop boy and how they chase him and how he fights back. And now they are somewhat scared of what happens when they see him. But one of the interesting parts of this is what they want to do with him. As the song states, we're going to get him and hang him on the tree. But as we all know, if you read the comics, they will not get to do that, as a certain someone will beat them to it. It's interesting stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and this does shed some more light on what's going on down in the school. And what's even more interesting is these bullies having the ability to try and speak and imitate their own version of this nursery rhyme. But with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you hear in the song and your thoughts and fears on this, because again, it's one of my favourite things calling back to the original we did. I love hearing people's ideas about it. I will be doing a theory, again, like I said earlier, on the TVs in the world of Little Nightmares 2. And in that one, we're going to talk about a lot more of the songs. But with that being said, I want to take a quick moment just to thank all the members of the channel. The extra support really helps a lot and I appreciate it greatly. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And if you're enjoying these theories and want more, remember to subscribe with the bell notifications on. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you the best morning, day or night. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe and I'll see you all in the next very video.